Hello, I'm here with Paul Hellmeier. We are in Barbados, Hilton. The first Caribbean Hoop Symposium is finished. And Paul Hellmeier from Germany, it's a great horseshoer, world known. And he lives in Munich. And he have a professional trade in Germany. And Paul, I would like to please tell us a little bit about your life on the horseshoeing business. How's your everyday work, and how things happen in Germany as a horseshoer?
Yes. I come from a horse family. My grandfather was a veterinarian, and my two uncles was two veterinarians, and my father was a trainer for trotting horses, and my brother too. And this was in the family. They say you must learn shoeing. This is very important for the horse shoeing. Okay, and then I start in 1977. I learned this business. 3 years I must learning, and I made 4 years more and go a little bit outside countries, look a little bit so, and then I started 1984 with my private smithy, and it's now more than 40 years I works in this business.
Oh,
And
amazing.
and before I shoeing only race horses, trotter and thoroughbred horse,
Uh-huh.
and then later I start with dressage and show jumping horse, polo horses, and so. And after many years, so I come a lot of veterinarians to me, and I made my private smithy and clinic for horses. So, and they sent me a lot of horse in my smithy with laminated problems and everything. So, and we can make a very good job there. We can make radiograph pictures for showing, and so and horseshoeing is my life. So I work 7 days in the week for this business, and I like this.
Yeah,
So
so do I. So same happened to all of us that were here in
yeah,
wonderful symposium. I want to thank Lowex Hoofcare for building up this great symposium. Thanks to Nick Chanley, the third
yeah.
millennium, for making of this wonderful seminar. And I'm a little bit curious. You come from a horse family,
Yes,
but you grew up in the city or you grew up in the countryside?
in the city
Okay.
and in the countryside. So
Uh-huh.
I more in the countryside than in
Yes.
the city. So
How do you remember your childhood when you were surrounded by horses, and all your family involved with horses in training as veterinarians, and how do you remember your childhood? How was it?
was mine dynamic? Yes, was very strong in this time. We must work the whole day with the horse. So we have a small breeding farm for horses, and so, and we started early in the morning. So I go on the school. After the school, we must go directly work with the horse. So I was very young.
Uh-huh.
I drive self horses, and so, and
Uh-huh.
oh,
Okay. Basically, do you work alone or you have helpers working with you? Are these helpers international people or they are just Germany people?
I work alone. I have sometimes helpers from another country. They send me a message or they call me, please, I can go with you 2, 3, or 4 days. I look a little bit. So I'm at it alone.
You're basically alone.
Yeah.
Okay, and myself, I am always with somebody helping. This is a very dangerous work, and I found myself sometimes in dangerous situation working alone. It's kind of difficult to handle things. You know, when you got aggressive horses, how do you manage with the aggressive horses?
Yeah, the first, I say every time you must talk with the horse. Look the horse, talk, touch him a little bit, work slowly, and then the horse can understand what the guy will doing with my feet, and so it's very important, very important. I have some helpers. He cannot good work with the horse. You can see, he go a little bit strong, and so talk with the horse, touch him a little bit, so and the horse is your friend, and your job, it's easy.
So you don't have this kind of horses that sometimes you have to tranquilize them with drugs, or you don't ever use drugs to tranquilize a horse? Never.
Never, never,
And twitch? Never use a twitch in order to
Never.
make a horse
never,
calm down?
never. I give him a little bit when I have a difficult horse. I give a guy extra on the head. They talk with the horse. They give him a little bit sweetie, and then we can shoeing these horses. It's not a problem. So and some horses have problem with the hind legs. You can feel you lift it up the hind legs, so you can you lift it up not so high.
Okay.
Give him a little bit chunks.
Okay.
So and then when you have the legs, you go a little bit inside from the horse, and then you can feel the horse was relaxing, and give the legs more and more, and then you can walk.
Okay.
This is the key.
Do you provide like private courses for a small group of people, or you basically just go and teach on seminars, or how do you manage for those guys who want to learn from your biggest experience?
What did I mean? Yes, this is important. So I say I'm 40 years in this business.
Yes.
I go every year to the clinics, to the state around the world. I was in Sweden, and you can learn from every guy, and you see something and talk with your colleagues, and so this it's very, very important. So some colleagues say, why you go to the clinic? You was there and there and there. I go every year in the clinic. This is important.
It really pays off.
Yeah.
The money always come back
Yes.
come back to your pocket.
Yes.
The more you learn, the more experience you have. No matter there is never enough experience.
Yeah. And my clients, they see my Farrier. They have interesting to learn. They go there and to
They're
this
proud.
and this. Yes.
They're
this,
proud of
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. What are your recommendations to young people, those people who are starting?
Yeah.
Which is your first recommendation for them to start on the trade in Germany?
It's
Or worldwide, let's say worldwide.
it's better to start not too early. It's when it's finished with learning with this job. So it's better to go to other countries, to other Farriers, and look and start as many years later. A lot of young Farriers, they made a school and started directly shoeing. So, and then you can see it's not so good.
Okay.
You must go to other countries. You look to other Farriers and so, and you need the magazine, the journals, and so you can see so many. And then I think so. In my life was so. After 10 years, I can say, okay, now I'm ready. So I think so. You need 10 years for this.
Like an apprentice time of 10 years.
Yes.
You need at least a learning experience of 10 years to say that you're really qualified good farrier.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you work when you work every day with problem horse, with laminated or quarter cracks or so, then you have more case, more and more and more and more, and then I'm you perfect. I think so 10 years.
Paul, how do you see your life, your professional horseshoeing business from now up to 5 years, and then 10 years, and then 15 years? How do you see yourself in the horseshoeing industry?
Yes, the industry gives a lot of good equipments, of tools and shoes, and never stop the industry. You think so? It's cannot coming more new equipments, and so every month come new shoes and new and new and new. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I tested a lot of new products. Then I will see I can work with these products more or not. Then I testing everything. So, and we have a lot of colleagues that say, this is a shit, and so no.
Okay.
Every equipment
tested.
and then we can say, okay, it's good for me, or not so good for me, or for another farrier maybe is better. So,
do you on your private practice, do you use any kind of tool diagnosis like hoof testers, or you just rely on the veterinarian, what the veterinarian says, or you do your particular test on the horses before showing the horses, or you don't do nothing?
Yeah, it's important when we have a problem horse was come. I talk with the trainer, with the owner. Which problem have the problem in the past time? So what it's now? Okay, then we look the horse. Uh, we go straight away, slowly, trot, left side, right side.
Do you use any kind of technique for diagnose problems? Do you use hoof testers, for example?
Yes, hoof tester, radiograph pictures, and your eyes.
Okay.
It's
Your
it's
clinical
important.
experience.
Yeah, it's very important. You can see the horse feel good or it feels not so good, and important is after shoeing, the same. A lot of farriers is shoeing the horses stand in the barn, and they started directly.
Okay.
So you must work with the horse. Talk before
Okay.
with the owner, fats, which problem, and then you can say we have 2-3 options. We can make these shoes or this shoe, and then we will see. And the best way is every shoeing step by step. Maybe 4-6 weeks we have on the horse. So with this problem, it's better step by step. I cannot say we give the shoes for the next 2 years. Maybe I come back in to this horse and
Do you manage social media like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube videos, or you prefer one of the medias?
Facebook. So
You work only with Facebook?
yeah, I will start with Instagram, but my account is full. I must clean my phone and so on. Then we start with Instagram. I think so. Social media is very, very important
Extremely. No?
for this. So very, very important.
Well, this video is going to be on my Caballo Salud channel. Follow Caballo Salud and touch the bell for notifications. And also follow Paul Hellmeier. He's a German, extreme good farrier, top farriers in the world from Munich, Germany. Thank you very much for your
Thank you.
accepting my interview from the
Thank you
Caballo
so
Salud
much.
channel, and this also going to be on TV, on Instagram TV.
Thank you.
Dankeschön.